What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is RLE Plans. My name is Arel and today I'm going to be making my 2019 movie watch list. So I do this every year. I'm a big movie buff. I always make a list of the movies that I am anticipating for the new year from January until December, and since I started planning, why not make it into a pretty page? So if you guys want to see that, keep watching. So for the paper that I'm going to use, I made this page. I decorated with a bunch of stickers. This was like a long time ago. I was trying to de-stash my stickers, and in the process of it, I used some of them to decorate some of the Happy Planner note paper. So I just have some popcorn borders right there, and then on the back, same thing, popcorn and some movie tickets. Have fun. So, and I kept it. I didn't really know what I was going to use it before, but then when I was skimming through my different note paper, I was like, this is the perfect paper to make my movie list. And then I do have these cutouts. These are film strips. I just found them online. I just typed in on Google film strip printable, and I think it showed up on Pinterest. I will link it down below if you guys want to use this type of design when you're making memory keeping or making your own movie list. And then the most important thing, I have my list of movies. So I use the website comingsoon.net. They are very reliable when it comes to movie related stuff and also TV shows, but they do have this long running calendar, sometimes 2 or 3 years even, in advance of all the movies that are anticipated to be premiering on whatever year. So I have listed all of the movies that I wanted to watch from February until December. I didn't really want or have a movie specifically on January that I wanted to watch, so I just started February until like the end of the year. So let's dig in. So first I am going to just place these film strips all over the paper and then just stick them on there. I think I have a total of 24 movies that I listed, and luckily the film strips that I printed were exactly 24, so I can't make a mistake. I have to use all of these. I mean, I can print more, but for the sake of this video, no making mistakes. So I'm just kind of positioning them how I want to, and then probably write a title over there and then do more stuff in the back. So I'm just going to stick all of these first. So I'm just going to do a little fast forward frame for you guys. See in that fast forward bit, I had to fill the whole thing out. I don't think I will be able to write a title on top because I ran out of space. So I'm going to figure out what to do with that. I don't know if I'm going to cover the top part with washi. I do have this film strip washi that I use for all my movie related stuff. So I have that. I don't know if I should cover it right here and then just add a title, or do something else, or just not put a title at all. I mean, it's pretty obvious that these are the movies that I want to watch. What do you guys think? I'm gonna have to figure out a title option all around, but anyway, moving on, we'll just write the movies. So let's do, so I'm just gonna write them all in order. So for February, I want to watch 2 movies. I want to do the Lego Movie. Lego Movie 2. Just zoom in so you guys can see what I'm writing. And then, so this is on the 2nd. Or the 8th. And then the next is How to Train Your Dragon. I love this movie. It's actually, I think, one of DreamWorks' most successful franchise. Train Your Dragon. I think this is the 3rd one. Yes, 3rd one? It says The Hidden World. I'll just write that. This is on the 22nd. There, and then next one, for March. I'm very excited about this one. Captain Marvel. I am a big superhero person. Definitely, most importantly, Marvel films, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Do you guys watch all the movies? Yes, we like that. What do you guys think of the theory how Captain Marvel is going to be saving the Avengers after all the SHIT that happened during Infinity War? Still can't get over that. So I'm pretty excited about her. She's gonna be badass. Next one is 5 Feet Apart. So this one is kind of like a, I think it's based from a book, if you guys have seen the trailer. If not, so this is about these 2 teenagers in the hospital, and they have this condition. Why am I drawing a blank? They can't be less than feet apart, like within each other, otherwise they'll catch whatever they each other have. And then, oh, they have cystic fibrosis, there you go. They have CF, and the rule with CF, you can't be within like close distance with another CF patient, otherwise it's not going to end well. So it's kind of like a love story type of deal, kind of remembering Fault in Our Stars, but I don't think they're pretty that close to each other, but pretty excited about that. Next movie for April is Shazam. Oh my goodness, I am excited for this one too. So this is a DC movie, but I think this is going to be a comedy, so I'm pretty excited. And my brother is a bigger DC fan than I am, and he is saying that Shazam is a pretty funny character in the comics. So I'm excited, and it's starring Zachary Levi, and I love Zachary Levi. Flynn Rider, anyone? Yes. Next up is Hellboy, and this is going to be a reboot of the old Hellboy from a few years back, and this is going to be the guy from Stranger Things, the Hopper. He's gonna be Hellboy, and at first I was like, I don't think he'll be a good Hellboy, because I'm always gonna see that other guy as Hellboy, but I saw a trailer and it looks promising. And then the next one, oh my god, this is probably my most anticipated movie of 2019, and I don't think it's going to end well. And the fact that the title is Avengers Endgame, it doesn't really hold a lot of promise when it comes to happy endings. So it's probably not going to be a happy ending. I'm not ready for a certain someone, or maybe someone's, to not be back after this movie. But yeah, this is probably my #1 most anticipated movie of 2019. Then the next one, I was kind of iffy about this, but I am a huge Pokemon fan. And the fact that Ryan Reynolds is voicing the most famous character in Pokemon, which is Pikachu. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. So imagine the cutest face, Pikachu, and then Ryan Reynolds' voice comes out of it. So I think it'll be a fun ride. Next up is John Wick 3. I am excited for this movie. I didn't really expect, when I saw John Wick for the first time, it was like, oh my god, this is badass. I mean, Keanu Reeves, he's a great actor. I love him. And the fact the first two were absolutely fantastic. I love some action movies. And then the next one we have this one. I am very curious about how this one is gonna go. This is one of the live action movies that Disney is playing at, so Aladdin. They came out with a bunch of live actions already, and so far they've been successful, but of course Aladdin's gonna be an entirely different thing, because it's just not about like Disney Princess Jasmine, but it's gonna be with Aladdin, and one of the most beloved characters in Disney movies, I mean, at least for me, Genie, which was played by Robin Williams. Like, I absolutely cried when I found out that he passed away. He's such a great actor. And when I found out that for the live action, the person who was going to play Genie was Will Smith. And then I saw some behind the scenes stuff, and I don't know, I haven't seen the trailer where he popped out yet, so I'm kind of curious, but also a little bit excited, so I'm definitely going to see that. And it's a Disney movie. I always see Disney movies, like, even if they're going to be bad or not. Next one is Rocket Man. Who among you have seen Bohemian Rhapsody? Yes. So Bohemian Rhapsody came out last year. It came out on my birthday, and it was the best birthday present I could ask for as far as a movie goes. And Bohemian Rhapsody was a biopic about Freddie Mercury and his band Queen, or the whole band, but mostly focusing on his story. And then before the movie came out, I saw this trailer for Rocket Man, and it's also going to be a biopic about Elton John. So I love Elton John as well. I'm pretty excited about it, and it's gonna be the guy who plays what's his name? Taggarton. He plays that really like cute, like hot guy from Kingsman. So yes, he's gonna play Elton John. I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, and then next up is Godzilla. We love Godzilla. My brother is probably a big dinosaur fan, aliens and shit. Sorry for my language, but yeah, I'm pretty excited because the one that came out like a few years back was pretty good, and I like the takes how they do with this character, because Godzilla's pretty timeless, so you can do anything with him. And this trailer's gonna be, the trailer that I saw holds a lot of promise too. It has a bunch of, an all-star cast, and he's gonna be fighting a bunch of monsters, and who doesn't love a movie about monsters like fighting each other? Yes. So that's it, and Godzilla was on May, and then on June, another animated movie that I am also excited about. It's The Secret Life of Pets 2. I was very impressed with the first one, and I would like to imagine that's how our pets really are when the humans are not at home. It's so cute. That was a good movie. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Next one is Dark Phoenix. So if you guys are big nerds as well as I am, you guys know that Disney bought Fox, so they now own the Marvel Cinematic Universe now owns the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and all of the other stuff that Fox owns as far as Marvel property. And I'm pretty excited about that because that's going to be a lot of potential awesome movies that are going to come out, and X-Men's going to be on there. I'm a huge X-Men fan, and as well as Fantastic Four. But with this one, this is still going to be a Fox production. Dark Phoenix, and Jean Grey is my absolute favorite X-Men. I don't have a lot of expectations for this one because with Fox's history, but I'm still gonna watch it. And it just, I thought it was gonna be like a story of how she became Jean Grey and all that, but no, the other X-Men are gonna be there from the trailer that I saw, so maybe it'll be good. Next up is Men in Black International. I didn't know this movie existed until maybe like a month ago, but then I saw who was in it. So you have Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, which plays Thor, and Valkyrie in the recent Thor movie, and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna be together again. That's gonna be awesome. And Liam Neeson's in it too, so I'm pretty excited about this. And I think, if I'm not mistaken from the trailer that I saw, Tessa Thompson's character, I think she's gonna play Will Smith's daughter. If you guys know the old Men in Black movies where Will Smith was there, so I think it's just gonna be like a continuation of the story, but in a different kind of take, so pretty excited. And then next one, oh my goodness. See, I was pretty satisfied with the ending of the third movie, but then they decided to make another one, so obviously I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I cry all the time when Woody makes that speech about Andy, or no, Andy makes about that speech to Woody. That's perfect. I mean, that's like your childhood like ending. It was great. So, but Toy Story 4, of course, we're watching that. And then next one is, oh, this is my favorite superhero of all time, Spider-Man. And it's Far From Home. I don't really know a lot of details about this one, but I do know this is going to be the first movie after whatever happens in Infinity and in Avengers Endgame. So we don't know what's going to happen, obviously, but considering that there's a Spider-Man movie, you know, coming up after, we do know that Peter Parker lives. He survives whatever happens in Endgame. And then the next one, oh my gosh, this is probably one of my top 5 anticipated movies of 2019, The Lion King, and this is the live action adaptation as well. It was directed by Jon Favreau. If you guys know Jon Favreau, he directed the live action version of The Jungle Book, and that was a pretty badass movie, so I'm pretty excited about this. And I saw the trailer, like the very first one that they did. It was absolutely like, I felt so like nostalgic because Lion King is my favorite Disney movie of all time. When I was a kid, we still have VHS tapes, and I would watch it 5 times a day, like no joke. I'm surprised the tape didn't break and our VHS didn't break. And yeah, I can probably still tell you like the entire movie. I can like follow along through the lines, so I'm excited about this one. And the cast is like, Simba is going to be played by Childish Gambino. That's awesome. And then Beyonce is going to be there, and then other people. Oh, so exciting. So exciting. Finally onto the new page, and then next one is New Mutants. I'm very curious about this movie. This is also part of the X-Men franchise, but kind of different take on it. It's like a little bit of a horror thriller type of thing, so maybe the darker the movie is, the better as far as Fox stuff, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. And the next one is Artemis Fowl. I am so excited that they are coming out with this movie finally. I was reading Artemis Fowl books when I was in high school, and it's also produced by Disney. So they kind of describe Artemis Fowl as like the modern day Harry Potter, but not really. I mean, you're never going to be replacing Harry Potter for sure, but the fact this is a different character. He has his own story, and the other characters involved are pretty good too. So, and then next I have Joker. So not really sure if this is part of the DC extended universe, but The Joker is a movie about the Joker, Batman's main arch nemesis, and it's going to be played by Joaquin Phoenix. So I'm excited on how he's going to do a take on that. I mean, we've had great Jokers already. Jared Leto was the recent one from Suicide Squad, and then we can't forget Heath Ledger, of course, from the Dark Knight trilogy, and then Jack Nicholson was the original one from the movies, and then I can't forget Mark Hamill. He voices Joker like the best, like in the animated series. So Joaquin Phoenix is a good actor, so I'm excited about that. And then next one, I think all people, especially children and me, have been waiting for is Frozen 2. So yes, and the fact that it's going to be on the 22nd, they're gonna probably have another Thanksgiving premiere like they did for the first one. So no other news about this movie, but the fact that it's Frozen, oh my god, people are gonna line up for that. Like, we can't seem to let it go. See what I did there? Nope. Yeah. And then next one is Jumanji 3. So when I was scrolling through the list, I just saw this actually, and I love the second one. I mean, the original was the best one of all time, but then the second one was hilarious. I love Dwayne Johnson. I love Kevin Hart. Oh my god, it was so funny. And then when I saw that they're gonna come back for this third movie, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. I already know it. And then last but certainly not the least, yes, this is, I don't know if this is going to be a trilogy, but this is episode 9, people. Episode 9. And I have mixed feelings about episode 8, The Last Jedi, but I've been a Star Wars fan since I started watching movies and I could understand English. So yes, I'm definitely watching that. I mean, there's just so many stuff that we still have to figure out, like, do Rey's parents, or were they actually just like, you know, normal people, no big reveal type of like that. And then obviously, well, in my theory, Luke Skywalker is gonna come back as Ghost, like Obi-Wan and Yoda and all that stuff. But also excited about this movie because we are going to watch the premiere at Disney World. So yes, and I planned out our trip for this movie, and also we wanted to do a Christmas like in Disney. So we're gonna do that, and the fact that Star Wars Land, or there's an official name to it, is gonna officially open this year. So yeah, like, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be freaking special. So yeah, so this is my movie list, y'all, and thank you for like listening to my ramblings about movies. Like, I can talk about movies all day long. So this is my list. There you go. So I don't know if I'm gonna do a title. Probably not, because it's already, I like it, even though there's no official 2019 movies or whatever. Tune in on Instagram. I'll probably do something and then I'll just post it over there. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit this like button for this video. And then what are the movies that you're anticipating for this year? Like, write them in the comments below, and then we shall talk movies. I'm gonna nerd out like on YouTube comment section. And if you guys want to see content from me, of course, don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.